Oh, how I've missed you. Hello everyone, and welcome to Umagari, the latest release from developer Chilizart, and the first in over a year, which is insane because at their peak they released 5 games a year. They were always known as one of the most prolific horror developers, known for their short horror stories that could go in a paranormal or mundane direction. Man, I have played so many for this channel, most of them with like a work simulator slant, and this is the one I think that's leaned into it the most, because in this one, it's actually a fishing simulator in which we have to go out onto the ocean, see whatever normal or strange catches we can dredge up, and use that money to purchase upgrades so we can be even better at it. But man, this setting has so much opportunity for style, and we can even see that here on the menu. The days and nights passing by while we remain static and still on an unchanging backdrop, and blood dripping from these characters, which look a bit like fish hooks. This menu is a bit bare bones, but let's get started. Objective, head to shrine. Catch fish, sell fish, refuel, and head to shrine. Look at this. We're really just sitting in our own little island booth. Massive wind farms where it seems like the blades stretch down to the water. What is going on here? Graphically, this is a little bit of a mess. Maybe I'm just not used to seeing daylight in Chilizart, and maybe this is some kind of afterlife for us. Hey, can you tell me about hunting? You've got fish eyes. Welcome. That's not what I asked. Oh, you're out hunting? Very nice. If you catch something here and leave it on the boat, I'll buy it. Don't drive rough, though. The fish will fall out. You'll only find pufferfish here. But I've seen big ones pulled up from these waters before. Bring me the goodies and I'll upgrade your boatie. You'll be out there in no time. Bring me a load, alright? Okay, so we've got a lot of purchasing to do, and nothing to sell just yet. By the way, I'll hand over the map to you. Make good use of it, all right? Thank you very much. I guess I just picked up something worth 100 yen? This is so baffling already. We can, oh, look at that. We can get new paint jobs for our boat. We can even customize our vessel. And right now, it's just kind of a shiny, reflective, unpainted thing. We can add fuel, but we've got no money for that. And this allows us to fast travel. Okay, so it's like some kind of jade shell, yet these assets are so weird looking. The scale is all over the place. Which sort of leads me to believe that maybe there's something more going on here. I mean, look. You can see those archways connected by ropes all surrounding us. Maybe this is meant to seal something in. Are you really the person that should be handling food right now? Okay, well, what if I go into the water? I can find more things like this. How do I know where to get money? Oh, look at that. We can see shells that reveal patron content. Okay, we can wade in the water just a bit. And I guess this is a map that shows us where different catches can be found. It really is just throwing me at the deep end, pun very intended. Alright, what does fuel go for these days? That was all of it. So I'll only find pufferfish around these parts. Well, at least we can get on our boat now. place your catch in the green frame to sell. Items outside the frame will disappear after a while. With the return button, we can warp to the last gas station, but it's disabled near stations or during events. Maybe it's going somewhere with this, but it does feel a bit unpolished, but maybe I'm judging too early. Wow, this thing turns on a dime. So how do I know where to look for fish? All we've got is our harpoon. We can actually shoot it while we're driving. Alright. I guess we got you, and then we can hold left click to reel in our catch. So let's drop you here. It lets us know you're worth 100. There's something out there. How far can we throw? Pretty far, actually. That feels kind of good. Okay. And we'll drop you here. I wonder if we can learn anything about these catch? They seem pretty normal so far, but you're worth 500 yen. I thought I saw... Yep, here they come. Gotcha. I sort of like how they actually physically flop around on the deck of this boat. We've got something of a winch, a crane back here. Maybe that'll be useful for some of the bigger catch. See, there's potential in this just like Dredge. You know, that was a game that was basically this, but from more top-down-ish perspective when we were fishing. I sort of like the added bit of realism, but as you see, we're on a day-night cycle. We're going to want to come back with all we can get. It got darker for a moment. Doesn't seem like it's gotten too dark. Actually seems like it came back. But this is sort of satisfying. I like seeing this pile get bigger and bigger. What was that sound you just made, fish? Was it the fish, or was it me? Because it sounded weirdly human. Look at that. We can actually sort of see the underwater terrain to an extent. Alright, maybe we should head back at this point. I'm not seeing too much else. Yeah, no, we're starting to get some very human sounds from this. I'm disturbed. So let's bring this back. Can't say it's not fun. You say half fuel. That, to me, looks like more than half. We can dock our boat. And I guess start bringing these to you. Brought some? Let me see. Oh, okay, we can sell them straight from there. Select all and sell for a total of 2,000. Meanwhile, it's time to head to the shrine. I guess that's through these glowing gates. There's also other islands around for us to explore. Oh, boat speed level 1 required. Well, while we're out here, we may as well... check this mysterious island playground. Oop. Can I swim at all? I can get on boat like this. I am so confused. Oh, the patron content comes back here when we discover it. Who are you? Well, we can find another here. You're singing quietly to yourself, but I can't talk to you. we can't drown. These islands make no sense, nor do any of our surroundings. I'm guessing that this is some kind of purgatory. Maybe we were a fisherman washed away at sea. There's someone here. Girl in school uniform. I have to hurry. To end the curse. To get to that island as soon as possible. Who took the 3 stone tablet shards to fit into this door? I need them to open this door, so that I can get to that island. I can't do this alone. Will you help me? I have to find the tablet. I guess we're helping with this now. We've got a passenger. We've got whatever that is. And we can find more shells to add to our currency. Listen to those chimes. It's a peaceful place. It's like a Japanese adaptation of Waterworld. I'm sort of digging this style. It's unsettling in just the scale of these things. Well, the emptiness of the environment compared with the hugeness of the things in the distance. Whoa. Look at this! Ah, are you impressed with my ride? Yeah, I guess not much thought has been put into the physics. I seem to be stuck. Oh, wait, I've just located some more patron content. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Give the bell to the fishmonger. I don't see her. Okay, well, clearly she's meant to guide me to do this task. We're still looking for the 3 tablet shards. We may as well have something to bring back while we're at it. We'll talk to the fisherman. I found a bell. Oh, you got a bell? The big monster, Umiga, can't stand the sound of that bell. See that red buoy over there? Sure, buoy. That's where it goes. On a buoy like that. Alright, I'll go attach it. Strike the buoy bell with your harpoon to make it ring. Looks like all the bells I had on the buoys went missing somehow. Bring them back and I'll fix things up for you. But out there, I'm not sure if it's because of Umiga's curse or what, but you cannot use boost. Well, that's their attempt to explain something. So it won't be easy. Steel yourself and give it your all. I marked the places you can reach on your map. If you run into Umiga, don't forget to ring the bell, got it? Find the missing bells to the buoys between islands, and you'll reach new areas. Keep it up, yeah? Okay, so we need to restore the deterrence to all these places. In the meantime, I've got some things to sell you. So, select all and sell. And now we can upgrade our boat speed. There we are. Wow, the next one is 15,000. But presumably we'll get better and better catch. Oh, I see. This is paint. Well, we may as well, right? Oh, wow. We made it look even more like a rusted mess. Whatever. Might as well keep it for a little while. We've got quite a leap on us. What are we doing as a fisherman? We could be so much more capable as an athlete. Oh my god! That's our only hope. Okay, reel it in. Oh, it consumed the buoy. Go, 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 go! That's actually terrifying, just to make it that short little distance. We could ward you off for a bit. Oh, but I should have hit that buoy a second time. Should have reeled my harpoon in. Make sure to save your progress, it says. Oh, it's not auto-saving. Alright. I bet she came from here, the school. What were those? That kind of looked like I got the attention of a bunch of things. Oh, look, there's huge fish out there. Fancy seeing you here. I arrived in a new area. So, you actually made it this far, huh? You rang that bell and managed to get away from Umiga. Not bad. Alright then, keep it up. I hope communicable diseases aren't a thing here, because you are not shy about spreading them. Anyway, there's a couple of patron shells around. Kitty! Kitty, hi! There's another shell. What are you? Harpoon straight to the wall. Well, 4,000. Are you something we have to spend 4,000 on? Maybe you're like an upgraded harpoon? I really like this. I like the idea of I like the gameplay loop of doing some relaxing fishing, maybe encountering some weird people that make us question what this all is, throwing us in basically with no understanding and having to figure it out on our own. But still having that horror that something is out there, and every time we're done with an area, we need to make a mad dash. It sort of reminds me of those old adventure novels about the sea. Anyways, we've got more fishing to do. Can we actually explore that whole flooded school? No, I really thought this was going to be just like a whole game on the open ocean. So, the fact that we're able to... What is this? I was like glowing bright for a second. The fact that it seems like there is some actual exploration is cool. You guys will become alerted as I get ready to throw. You're wearing a uniform. You were like us, right? So you know what this feels like. Just stop, please. You're worth 1,000. Are you gonna tell me that you were like a fish in a past life, or that I was? Okay, well, you seem to be dead no matter what. Look, just two of you, and I can afford what I'm looking for. We are definitely veering right into strange territory. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have some questions for you about this. The fish around here are kind of shy, you know? Why do you say it like that? If you make eye contact, they'll run off. To be fair, maybe that's just you. So grab them quick before they bolt. Oh. Oh, we had to harpoon you, I see. It was communicating the value. Yeah, these menus are a little clunky. I wish we could go through them faster. But we can sell that for 4,000. So then I guess we should have a look at our upgrades then. Aim speed could stand to be improved. Fuel capacity, don't really need it right now. Might as well just go for the smaller things. I really like that we can climb around and just sort of sit on the front of the boat. Really, the level of freedom we have and how immersive the environment of the boat itself is really cool. It might not seem like much, but being able to walk around the sides and drop things on the deck, it's satisfying. I've got nothing in the way of flashlights. Look, a school of fish. I'm sorry. There's another patron shell. And I hear that bell. Is there another one nearby? I can hardly see. We could maybe pull the boat around and grab them from the window. Oh my god. That very much looked like a person with long hair on the end of an eel. What's the deal with you? You look different. You're wearing a bow. Singling you out feels bad. But if I bring you back to the boat and drop you here, you are worth 1 yen. Honestly, at this point, just throw you back. I mean, I know you're dead regardless, but, yeah. Oh my... Okay, if we sink straight to the bottom, we just respawn back at the boat. We can't even end our own misery. Well, the bell has stopped chiming when we come up here. That fish walks on 2 legs. And it's got a collection of shells over there. Maybe there's some other way around? Oh, there's so many collectibles. I see. You want me to find specific ones, right? Oh, look at you. I see the weird-looking Charizard NPCs are back in full force. My god. I am reborn. God didn't abandon me. There were bullies in my class. I know because I was always watching them from the fish tank. Some classmates were kind to me. They even fed me through the glass. Okay, well, explain to me how that works, but I think I'm starting to see. This seems like some kind of afterlife where everyone who is a fish is now human, and everyone who is a human is now a fish. But the bullies tormented the ones who cared for me. I'm part of the class, too. I'll make sure those jerks are dealt with. You see the desks in front of me? They're the accessories the bullies wear. Okay. Can I grab that fish from here? No, it's gone. Well, hopefully it respawned. I mean, we have a save, but there's a real potential for soft locks here. Well, I think that one's wearing the hat. Gotcha. There's a lot of back and forth, though. Wow, we are actually helping you carry out an ironic afterlife punishment. You bullied the kids who fed the fish, and so now you get to be the fish. Oh, there you are. You do respawn. You're quite quick, though. Come on, you. We need to haul you back here. I guess after this, we can open your box. No, we can open that right now. And we got ourselves a fish finder. I guess it shows us what we want most. There's one classroom that isn't really accessible, but maybe if we pull the boat around, I'm thinking this is where the last one is probably going to be. Nope. Oh, look at that. We actually have a quick way back up to the top. Oh, look. If we come here... Ah, we can find another shell. And I'm guessing our next quarry. Yep, you right there. Gotcha. Oh, that was such a sad little squeak from you. Jump. Yeah, I knew this was going to be more than a fishing simulator. It had to have that Chilizart weirdness. Something's not right. Aren't these the ones who were getting bullied? Well, I don't know, man. You told me. Wait, which is which? Ah, right. My apologies. I have the memory of a goldfish, you see. Very funny. Either way, the weak must be consumed by the strong, yes? Just like how I consumed my tank mates. Now, if you'll excuse me... Well, leave another bell. There we go. Oh, man. This game, it's actually doing cool stuff horror-wise. As I said, throwing us in with no explanation is very much working in its favor. It's using this opportunity to have some very strange and out there imagery. When I first saw what that starting area looked like, I was kind of worried it was going to be something of an asset flip, but they've still got some creativity to show for it. Oh, spare me the issue of having to talk to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you. Look at you. You're something different. Or the same thing, but you're wearing a suit. You're just a regular tuna. Okay, so there is some overlap. Come on. You really need to release the instant you're on them. Or just get them to run into you. Man, now that I know what this is, it kind of makes me feel bad every time, but, you know, guys gotta eat. It's sort of interesting, too, how that guy, he has the mentality of a goldfish. Or really any sea creature, which is that, you know, the strong consume the weak, and that's just how it is. Now I do wonder if I can go catch one of those big ones patrolling the periphery. There's 2 of them right beside me. There's 1, 3 right beside me. Oh, come on, it's the afterlife. Where are you gonna go, Detroit? That was a long-range hit. I also think that now I should have enough. So, we're going back. Some of these things seem to be registering me looking at them when I'm not, and I'm very far away. Okay, so I would like some fish trivia, please. You know, goldfish are cannibals sometimes. When they're starving, you do what you gotta do, right? If humans had absolutely nothing to eat, maybe they'd do the same. Anyway, I brought back the bell. Hold on, I'll fix it up. Wait here a sec. I marked the new places you can reach now. Good luck out there. Cool beans. We can now head out in the opposite direction from the hub. But I've got some selling to do. So it's going to be all this for 8,500, which gives us enough. Man, this is so cool. This is probably the most open Shilazart game they've ever done. The one with the most, like, player agency and how we go about things. I mean, sure, it's rough, but I think we've kind of gotten too spoiled on Shilazart's narrative games. I sort of respect that they had honed that to a fine point, and while still not without its jank, you know, they're leagues above what they used to put out, and now they're trying something that's truly different. They have another game that's been listed on Steam for a long time that still hasn't released, and that one is actually a monster hunting game. It seems almost maybe in the style of, like, The Rake or Witch Hunt, and I'm excited to see that as well. That is going nowhere. But maybe we can bring the boat around. And just the idea of water-based exploration is really awesome, too. There's definitely more back here for us. And another island. More shells still. Huh. Now that definitely reminds me of certain puzzles in Silent Hill F. I cannot overstate how much I enjoy this exploration aspect. Like, it's actual incentive, and you're finding things constantly. Alright, let's go see what your story is. Oh, I get it. Those things are probably getting spooked by the big fish. Could have sworn I saw a person over here, but maybe it was just the silhouette of this. God, a lot of this art is just so cute. And we can look at all of it in one location. Alright, big fishy, I'm coming towards you. Have fuel, I care not. It's got a health bar. It's got a health bar. I think 2 more hits and it should be down, but it fled into the water. School of Fish. Make sure to save your progress. You know, I'm actually really glad that you remind me to do this. We can stagger our saves, too. Now, where is that big one coming out? We do form a wake, which is kind of neat. Oh, there you are. You're not the easiest thing to catch, but with speed level 2, it's doable. Alright, come on. I'll catch your fish. The head, the tail, the whole thing. It's another hit. We're starting to run low on fuel, which is not good. But we can wait here for you. And hit you. So what does that do for me? Does that help me at all? Oh, that's what that's for. Look at you. That is a set of human chompers in that mouth. That's the kind of thing where I had to look at you for a second to figure out what's so disturbing about you. Okay, let's see if we can make it back on our own power. If not, we can always press a button. I, caught a giant tuna. Could that be? You actually hauled that one up, huh? That stone there. Never mind. Keep at it. You're doing good out there. What about that stone? Look at you, your eye all rolled up. You're actually kind of clipping through the beach there. Anyway, let's fuel up. And see what you can do for me. 10,000. Well, that's a pretty worthwhile payday. But now I'm heading to somewhere else. Actually, look at this, a bus stop on an island. That is so funny. Slash thought-provoking. I don't know. It feels like the kind of thing I could see being a painting on the wall of a bathroom. First island. Hey, there's something out there. Yeah, just about anything that's above water, and some things that aren't are explorable. I'm really enjoying this so far. Like, yeah, it's janky, but what do you expect? It's Charizard, and it's doing such new things. You really can't blame them for having a little bit of extra jank on experimentation. Oh, look at this. People are actually harpooning the windmills. We can free them from the water. Get them going again. Look, there's like extra activities, and you'll drop something for us. Can we reel that in? Come on. What is it? Boost now available. And the shop has been updated, so I guess we can mess with that too. Dude, the progression in this is so cool. It's like 1/3 job sim, 1/3 horror game. A little bit comfy. And on top of all of this, an exploration game at its core. And now it goes. And now you go. Oh, do I need to skewer you off of there? That might be a challenge. Nope, I did not mean to release. Come on. This is gonna be difficult. I get it, it's a flying fish. Oh, we got you! Oh, we even got you going up. Look at that, you're all floppy and everything. Your huge, bulging eyes. But those limbs, look at that! The end of your webbed fins are actually human fingers with nails. Can't wait to ask the fishmonger about you. What can you tell me about this? Nothing, I guess? Oh, yeah, no, it's a literal flying fish. Every joke I made, this game has beat me to it. There you go. Speed increase when boosted, boost duration, and cooldown, though, will probably be a better initial investment. Harpoon reel, I would like to have more of that. Fuel capacity, yes. That's it for now. And what do we have in the way of paints? We can make you look, ooh. We can give you that peeled paint wooden look. We can make you look nice and brand new. Or just something like that. Even a full wood look. That is so cool. I really like this a lot, but I think this one seems probably the most appropriate to the setting. Close second being the wood one. Or the full wood one, unpainted. Now, if we boost... That's pretty good. Probably going to be essential for escaping the Umagari. And it replenishes pretty quickly. Right, but boost doesn't work out here, you said. Did it work? No, what? Oh my god. Hit the wrong thing. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh my god, we don't have a lot of time. Go. Go! Oh! Interesting fish we've got here. Look at that, it's actually inviting us to catch them as they leap. That's so cool. This one's like a maw. I didn't catch what the name was when we arrived. I was a little preoccupied at that moment. I think you'll understand. You really made it this far. Looks like you got the hang of using that bell now. Sort of. Go haul in a bunch in this area too, yeah? And what are you, some kind of lazy soul collector? Look at this. It's going almost liminal on us. With a style I've not seen before. Lit streetlights and power lines sticking up out of the water. Endless, dark, foggy nothing surrounding our boat. I mean, I've heard of parking lot liminal. I've never seen it quite like this. And yet this building is fully lit and fully intact. And I'm guessing somewhere in here dwells a weirdo who wants to do some weird things. Whoa. Gotcha. You're acting like a human now, after killing all those fish. You've watched from the sea. You know how ugly humans are. So why? Why become one of them? Well, you're worth 6,000, wow. Hey, is it bad that I figured out the twist, like, immediately? Maybe there's still more to learn. These flying fish, they're worth quite a lot. Can you see any more? I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought those were pale, bloated fingers reaching up, climbing onto the deck of the boat from over the side. Remember, it takes a lot of money to get the current range of upgrades. I also like how there's so much variety in the fishing, too. Like, it's not just about what weird catches you can bring up. The actual way you go about fishing them is getting more challenging and more fun as time goes on. This has mixed reviews on Steam as of right now. Granted, it came out like hours ago. But I can't really see why. I mean, I can see why, but I think a lot of it just comes down to people expecting something a little different from it. Select all, sell for $18.5. Not a bad haul for that run. Before we explore this building, we should probably see if there's anything around the back of the station, right? Nothing here. Well, actually... This may be yet more patron content. That's really neat. so a little hard to get some of it. I really love that you can actually fire a harpoon just from the boat. Like, while you're driving. That is awesome. Allows you to react, like, spur of the moment to catches as they come. I'm sure there's more to explore, but first we should see what this area is about. This is so far removed from what I thought I would be doing in this game, and I am here for it. I thought you were a mannequin for a second. Maybe you think you are too. Look at you. Your eyes are like slightly red. There's something so not right about you. You don't even look at me. Isn't it kind of amazing how I'm going all out in my fashion just to get that takoyaki guy next door to notice me? Like, when I first saw him, it was instant. Total spark. But then, he's obsessed with that octopus, and he never looks my way. Isn't that messed up? I need to get more stuff. That'll get his attention for sure. And like, people in this world, their brains are basically 99% food. Especially that octopus. Even him. He's all octa. Like, gross. It camouflages and pops out of nowhere, too. Literally the worst. Total nuisance. I want everything, but that octopus keeps ruining my plan. If there was some way to get rid of it, I'd owe you my life. Hey, can you take that octopus down? I feel like you can handle it. And the way you keep pushing forward, I genuinely respect that. Get rid of the octopus, and I'll give you something good, I swear. And me, someday, we're helping you commit murder in this octopus consumerist love triangle. Chillizard! Chillizard is back, everybody! More patron shell? More patron shell! Look at you. Oh, they're everywhere, just scattered amidst the detritus. A flooded mall at night. And with the lights still on, I think that's what contributes to the eeriness of this. There's an afterlife, and in it are things like this. How can it not make you curious? We could jump down right here. I wonder if it's possible... We could probably get our boat in here, right? Kitty! Oh, there's so many babies in this. Never underestimate the power of the internet to use their reach to place something immortalized in a game. Show their kitties. Oh, whatever, I'm just collecting on their cat tax. There's a lot of shells, too. Oh, there's somebody here. You look like you could cook up an octopus. I'm sorry, is that a stereotype? Meanwhile, there's an ominous choir echoing through these halls. The whole place just seems wet with how reflective all these floors are. And actually, there are wet floor signs everywhere, so, you know, at least there's proper warning. There's a whole lot of shells all over that escalator. Well, I suppose they're just yellow traffic cones, but they serve the same idea. There's a paint job here. Right, what are you up to? Octopus. Where's the octopus? Who cares about anything else? I used to live life eating only octopus. There was nothing else to eat out there. I was desperate. I was fighting to survive. To eat is to live. That's all there was. To stay alive, I ate octopus like my life depended on it. Because it did. And now, I can't live without them anymore. My head is nothing but the eight-legged. Can't think about anything else. And nothing else moves my heart like the octopus. Maybe my whole life is going to be nothing but octopus. Ah, octopus. My one and only octopus. That writhing body. The graceful way she changes shape. Every form is beautiful. Okay, I'm taking back my apology for stereotyping you because you're stereotyping yourself now. You make me want to know more. Everything about you. There's nothing else like her. I want to see her up close. Touch her and make her mine. Mine alone. What should I say to her? How should I act? Am I man enough? Sounds like the old guy at the nearby parking lot has something that can help you find the octopus. But I don't want to leave the octopus side. Okay, we need to go grab Sonar. Can I get you from here? Ah, so close. But wow, when you put it all that way, it kind of sounds like the lady next door wants to be eaten by you. Well, here's another map update. I really just want to see how much of that grid we can fill up. I've become so much more interested in collectibles, I'm realizing, if you display them to me in grid format. Look at this. There's a fire escape around back. Can't really reach it, though. Can only get this high because of the boat. Thank you. I was trying before to see if I could get these things to land on the boat, but it doesn't seem to have been successful. Come on. Ah, right over me. And maybe it's possible, but it requires some luck. We can't really see with this canopy. Beach balls. I'll be parking for free, thank you very much. I once saw a really strange human, a long time ago. Couldn't even swim, but he drove his car straight into the sea. I thought, what an idiot. But now, I think I understand him a little. Fish are free. In that wide ocean, they go anywhere. But what about humans? Stuck on land, your world's so small. That's why humans drive cars, I guess. It's like swimming in the sea. You swim across land for freedom. If I can get this car fixed, maybe I'll be free again too. Hey you, the fish around here stole all 4 of my tires off my car. Sorry to ask, but can you bring them back for me? Sure thing. It's kind of interesting to see this, like, commenting on humanity from the lens of how fish experience them. Yep. Ugh. What are you? You're like, you're like some kind of human sunfish. And you don't even seem all that upset about it. Okay, well, there's tire number 1. As for you, you're coming with me. I'm very curious to know how much we can fetch for you. Yep. Only 1,000. So we'll grab you if we can, but nothing to spend a lot of time on. We can get you and the tire at once. There's actually a counter that appears. That's 2 tires. And 2 mutant sunfish. If you ever watch, like, footage of divers with giant sunfish, they are truly massive, and seeing them come into view out of the depths is honestly terrifying. Maybe there's a bit of inherent appeal to a game like this to me because I've always been into the oceans and ocean life. Where else might we find some of these guys? Is there one over there? Gotcha. I believe we only need one more. Just gotta keep an eye out for it. And gotcha, that did not take long. Thank you very much. That's all four. Oh. Oh, thanks. Now I'm free again. I'm gonna move my vehicle first. Or not. Sonar is now available. Although to me that looked like a bell. Well, I guess it does look sort of similar. Gotcha. Get back there. Look at that, we've got our very own fish finder. This is so cool. This is, I could see myself spending a lot of time on this if I had a lot of time. It's just relaxing in its way, and putting it in this strange, surreal environment, well, that only adds to it. They actually are called sunfish. Now, is there anything else we're gonna need for our battle with the octopus? Have I asked you about the fish here? Hey, did you know? Some fish love bright light. They're usually down on the seafloor, so you might miss them. So you should use the sonar. As for flying fish, it's easier to catch them if you use boost. Okay. I'm not quite sure what the light has to do with sonar. I think I see you out there. I see something, that's for sure. Feels like things are growing darker, too. Straight in the eye. You are not happy about that whatsoever. Yep. You guys are so fun to catch. Oh, and there's so many of you, too. Hey, look, there's something else out here. Oh, look! Some kind of, like, flounder creature. Look at you. You're worth about 3,000. I can actually see you chilling on the shallow floor. Oh, we have so many fish in here. Some of you guys are huge. This game is such a dream, honestly. I really, really don't think this deserves like the reviews it's getting compared to some of the other games in Shilla's library. This area is actually quite huge. Look. Yeah, this lighting is definitely really, really buggy. But I did see that there's something out there. look what we see when we turn around. And look at that, they're flounders with like a human texture, human mouth and nose. Well, there's a lighthouse out there, but not that we can reach. There's not even any sea life here. I know I'm destroying countless lives, but in my defense, you look hilarious. Look at that low fuel. And we made it. Just barely. Select all. 42,000. That'll buy me a couple of upgrades. Boat speed, of course. More fuel capacity. Sonar speed, fine. Aim speed, sure. Harpoon range, yes. And boost duration, sure. You can easily make more money. How far in can we take this boat? What is that? It's like some kind of ghost creature. Oh no. There's something in here. Got a ping. I can hear where it is. Oh, I see. Wait, I hit there before. I get it. You're camouflaging. So I don't know what that giant one was, but you're... This is our boss arena. Wow. Look at that. Dude, the people who don't think this game is cool or as full of effort as their earlier titles are insane. They're the people who saw the beginning and didn't give it a chance, I think. It's not done yet, though. Your scale is wildly changing, but look at that. You can even form something that wasn't there before, in amongst the others. That's an intelligent creature. Taking the form of something as small as a chair floating in the water. Oh no. You came to see your beloved. Wait, is it you again? Do I have to? I went upstairs and tried to talk to him. It didn't seem like I could do anything with him. Oh no. I think I should drive. Oh. Oh, that is not copyright friendly. Stop it. Stop it. I'm to talk to Anzu. Thanks for taking the octopus down. I really thought if it was gone, he'd finally look my way. Well, a promise is a promise. Here, this is for you. You don't seem too broken up about causing all this. Not that I can downplay my role. Don't you hate it when you go to a flooded mall and a human mannequin lady wants you to kill an octopus so that the love of her life working at the restaurant next door will notice her, but he ends up falling to despair and jumping into the water and turning into a shark? I hate that stuff. That's what I used to write into magazine advice columns about. Never got a good answer. Okay, well, we spent a fair bit of time here. If we have a look at our map, I don't see where it's gone either. Maybe we can distantly see it? I'm guessing he'll be our next boss. Optional, perhaps. Oops. Oh my god. F. Thank you. I defeated the octopus? So, you took the octopus down, huh? Did you meet the takoyaki guy? His obsession with the octopus was rather intense. When you took her down, something in him snapped. At first I thought his instincts just snapped. But this is way beyond hangry. We're really making light of this, huh? Maybe some kind of hot emotion got mixed in too. Like Sriracha? He turned into a shark, huh? Its feelings were so strong it turned right in front of you. I've never seen that before. Oh well. Not our problem, right? Let's just keep fishing like always, yeah? Well, something tells me it very much is our problem. And I should probably be out there looking for him? Then again, if that's to be the case, I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Maybe we can try investigating his place. Also, from a distance, I saw that this is here. Alright, this crate. You've got the bell. Maybe the shark is moved beyond and he'll be our next boss fight. I brought back 2 bells. So, you got yourself a new bell. Hang on a moment. 2 bells. I marked the new places. Good luck. Oh, I see. It's gonna be a real run for our lives. We now have the fastest harpoon reel, and we've improved our boost speed as well. Not that it helps much during the chases. That's just something to keep us going. Oh, also want to fuel up. I had assumed at first that this would start off as a normal work sim that slowly gets weirder over time, sort of like Dredge. But nope, this is entirely on its own planet, and I should have expected nothing else. Well, this place seems so quaint now, doesn't it? Oh, we've definitely got to go check on Island Lady. This boat definitely feels faster in a place like this. Yep. Look at that. That's like most of them. Still plenty more to be seen, though. So I guess that makes her the patron saint? I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to fishing now. Can we get some boost out of the gate? A bit. Maybe that helps us. Here it comes. Better hit. It didn't work! Alright, I guess it did. For a second it seemed like maybe it didn't. Nope, come back in. Ring! Oh god, where am I even going? I can't really tell where I'm going. Right here. Right here. Oh, you're so close. I can't even look! Suspicious dome. Thank you. Thank you. I will save my progress. Rollback button. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that now. That seems scary. Howdy ho. How do you usually get from place to place? Well, listen. I put together an organization so we can work together and survive in this world. If you see my people in trouble, I'd be happy if you lend them a hand. Okay, who are your people? I can see a boat over there, it seems. An apartment building? Wow. This whole game just reminds me of, like, surrealist paintings. I mean, I compared it earlier to, like, something you'd see on the wall of a bathroom, but that was not meant to be derogatory. Actually, I find bathroom art to be some of the best art around. That's art you find in bathrooms, not art of bathrooms. Although I suppose there can be overlap. I mean, in the Montauk House scene, in a couple of the videos I'd put out, there is in one of the bathrooms a photo, or a painting, I don't remember which, of an outhouse. So I suppose that sort of works on two levels? Look at this. And there's been a shift in the ambiance. It's a drone. Not gonna lie, it's a bit eerie, a bit darker than what I've come to expect from this game so far. Sonar is showing creatures, but I don't see anything at this moment. Okay, before we do anything else, first of all, let's grab this. I'm not going to commit to getting all of these because they can be in some obscure places, but I'd like to get as many as possible. Maybe we should ask about what kind of fauna we find here. Oh my god. There was something there for a moment. You saw it, right? Oh, it's not just a boat, it's a row of boats. A diver? Man, this is bad. Look at that, you're wearing a fish mask. The guy who was in charge of catching fish disappeared at the nearby dorm. He took the bait machine with him. I can't make any deliveries without it. So that's where we're headed. Don't suppose I could take one of these boats off your hands? Look at you. From this angle, it doesn't look like fish masks. No. But I can't quite get a good look. Look at you. So about the fish here. Down here, they're lurking on the seafloor. You'll think, no way I can catch it down there, right? That's why you should use bait. But there's a fish that'll mess with you too, so be careful. It spits out ink and turns everything black. When that fish isn't around, that's the best time to use bait. Don't waste it, okay? Got it. I guess then we're not going to have very much luck with fishing, unless we get this done. Wait. Maybe we can. You're really not going to stop. You're going to say it's for the good of the world, aren't you? What a joke. I know what you really are. This isn't duty, it's pleasure. It's cruel, isn't it? How the world turns you into the very thing you hated, the second you're on top. Oh, what are you? Some kind of deep-water catfish? Well, catfish are known to give words of wisdom when caught. Or warnings. What was that? Is that the thing we saw before? hear the howls. Yeah, it is you again. I feel like I've done something I shouldn't have, but you're definitely gone now. You've moved on, and I still don't understand you. I'm guessing that is you where you moved. Okay then, it's back to the apartments. Something else here. You're like a blobfish brought to the surface. 2,000 and 10,000 for you. Okay, well, I'll cash in. I'm gonna need a lot of money for what we're doing. So you guys over in this region, behind the dome, over by the apartments is where the more expensive guys lurk. Here comes Inkfish. And here's something else new. My god, what are you? I guess we'll find out what you are, man. One thing I love about this is just how properly, like, floppy and wet-looking everything is. All conforming to the shape of the boat. The physics here may be janky, but I get the impression they could be a lot worse. There's something. So, we've got blobfish, catfish, and squid. That's a squid, apparently. Alright, 39,000, not bad. As far as upgrades go, well, I think we'll probably just end up waiting for boat speed. Look at that light casting from inside. We actually can open the rooms. I can't see a thing, though. We really can't open every one of these doors? Well, we're gonna be searching a while if that's the case. The laundry room. Imagine just walking through here and suddenly there's a drop. A gap in the floor that we can't see under the waves. Well, I can't see a single thing. Hello? What? What just happened? What? I am very confused as to what's supposed to have just happened. That's a humanoid creature. Enemies. Enemies in this game. That's a first to pull 2.5 hours in. So a couple of dead ones on the ground here. Fish faces and red glowing eyes. Okay, well, we've reached the stairs at least. This is bloody there where you came from. There's no doors on this side. In that faint glow, I can see this mess. Okay, I don't think anybody survived this. maybe whatever this is upstairs. I'm definitely not checking every room. That's actually insane that all these doors are openable. Found you. What happened to you? You can see these drag marks all over the place. It won't even grant us the sunlight. Can't even step toward the balcony. No, you don't. Knows when I'm at my readiest. Even by the standards of what we've seen, it feels like a sudden shift into horror. Yep! Heard you coming. I'm sorry, I'm going to try and boost down there in post, but it just is dark, and I can't believe there's not a flashlight option in this game. But we can always see your glowing eyes coming out of the dark, can't we? The grinder. That's what I thought. Go. We can take them. Look at that. We can even get two at once. Are there more coming? There, well, maybe. Just want to make absolutely sure that those guys are dead and not getting up. Okay. I didn't expect this level of intensity all at once. Let's go. If I had parked the boat in the right spot, I could maybe even jump from the escape. Oh, look at that! I did! There we are. Bait machine has been installed. Use a fish to produce bait. The fish will be lost. But perhaps we can get something a bit better. Okay, who gets to be bait? Come on, it's a privilege, it's an honor. Over here we see nothing. Look at this, it's foreshadowed. Looks bare and empty except for the one bloody curtain hanging out. Oh, we can grab you, pufferfish, and put you down. Oh. Huh. And I guess we then throw that out? But the ink monster seeks to ruin it. Oh, we're gonna need some more bait then. It's another view. What are you? A golden fish! Worth 2,000. I'd like to know what you are, at least. If we come over here, where we've seen all this nonsense, and toss you overboard, and surely that's got to bring something in. Yep, like you. Gotcha. And you're Ah, you're fast as well. And here comes that. Ink monster. See over here, I can see a bunch of catfish sticking up out of the water. Let's grab that. Toss you out. Cannot toss it very far. Come on. And see you arrive. And drop you in. When they come fast. So you gotta grab them quickly. Anybody else? No, I think everything in the area, they'll take a bite of the bait once each, and then that's kind of it. So I think we have thoroughly overfished this spot. But we could always grab something else and, you know, mulch it. So what have we got? Blobfish gold is really actually not worth any more than a regular one, it seems. I'm not sure exactly what the point of that is. But we can select all and sell for 58,000. You can actually still see that lighthouse out here, even though we're on like an opposite side of the map. If we look at where we are, I suppose that sort of makes sense compared to before. Anyways, let's start tossing out our bait. That's a couple of good ones. Yep. Need a little bit more, I think. You're just a regular. God, that feels bad. Keep looking. We've got, oh, so many catfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. And that'll be plenty to get us to our next speed boost. Although there's plenty more upgrades I would like to get. You could really keep playing this for as long as you want. That's what's nice. It's never too difficult to get to what's needed for progression, but there's always more you can do to improve yourself. So, boat speed, 150k. I'm also going to improve the harpoon range. There we go. And after all said and done, we're going to need more fuel. So we really spent quite a tremendous amount. But now that we've got all that, what do? Just talk to you folks? Because I don't think your buddy's making it back. Man, this is bad. The guy who was in charge of catching fish disappeared at the dorm. Okay, wait. That's the bait maker for catching fish! Wait, are you the one the boss mentioned? Perfect timing. I'm glad you showed up. Could you help us with deliveries? Well, at this point I might as well. I want you to load 10 fish from inside this dome onto each of the 3 boats. You're a lifesaver. Each of the 3. Okay, wow, Sonar's showing a lot. Hey, it's blobfish! We're farming them here. Your lot in life is not glamorous, so I'll give you that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it's like fish in a dome. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And is it 10 between 3 boats, or 10 per boat? Do I need to harpoon 30 hapless blobfish? 1. Okay, so that's 10 onto you. Oh my god, no, you're leaving without me! Yeah, the jank when it comes to traversing between surfaces is certainly still prevalent. This place is so cool. I like the chill music that goes along with it, too. This place definitely wins the award in this game for widest range of emotions. Anyway, we're going to... did I get 2? I don't know what happened there. I just got the achievement for catching 100 fish. I'm honestly surprised we didn't hit it much sooner. Three, 4, 5. Yep. 6. 7. Nope. I said 7. Why is everybody hanging out over there? Is it because I'm harpooning you? 8. 9. And 10. This is a slaughter. Look at this. And I'll take one more just in case my count is off. And by one, I mean 2. Alright, guys. I don't know how they're stopping them from swimming out to sea. But I guess we just load you up one by one. There's literally no reason not to just touch one boat to the other. Oh, look at that! We can totally use you to just, yeah, stack like that. Oop. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? Let's bring you over here. Yep. That's 5 at a time. I don't know if it ever told us we could do that, but stuff like it has happened by accident. 1, 2, 3. And 2 more. It's a good thing I picked up those extras. Now we need only report back to the diver. Sure, that's the sound. You're a lifesaver. So you really are the person the boss talks so highly about. Got ourselves a bell. By the way, have you guys rung that bell? Yep. Oh man, look how crazy fast we are. Wait, how fast are we when we boost? 19 meters per second. So, now that we've got this, what's our next move? I brought back 3 bells. You got another bell, huh? Wait here, I'll go attach it. Well, the new location is enabled. We can reflect our more rugged nature with this paint job. I've sort of grown used to the other one, but I think if we're heading into dangerous waters, this is what we need. And that shark, I don't think we've seen the last of it. And we still have that objective to bring 3 shards back there. I believe... No, that's not the way. We need to go back through here. To the School of Fish. Look at that, one of the buoys is knocked out. Oh, I realize I should have gone for a boost. There's not even any point in looking back. Only forward. Only forward! That one's moving! That one's moving, that's nonsense. Where's the next? Where's the next? Over here! I was thrown so off course. It's so close! Oh! It gets closer and closer every time to the point I'm practically in your mouth. Well, I'm glad it offers a certain amount of grace. Raise. We can use fuel to rotate the Ferris wheel. I'm guessing that one up there is what we want. Once more, not what I expected to be doing today. Is that a spotlight? Are you kidding me? Yeah, we have a light now. Well, that would have been real useful a while ago. And look, it looks where we're looking. Wait. You look cool. A hammerhead shark with a human face. Spotlight looks around even when we're not driving. Wait, what are you worth? 10,000, and you're just swimming about near the surface. Okay, dock here. You know, your islands are not very accessible. There's a train nearby. You know the girl on that train? I can't really get close to her. Half the stuff she says, I can't make sense of it. I just hope she finds some peace. And a way out. And it doesn't help there are rumors in Umabozu, a sea giant, is nearby. Gives me the creeps. Well, let's have a look around then. See what we can see. What are you? More blobfish. More blobfish. I'm starting to think it might benefit us to go ahead and grab some extra harpoon range. When we're out on the water, this light kind of gets in the way a bit. Coin laundry. Half these places feel like they could be the setting for another Chillizart game. Sometimes I forget that this is made by Chillizart. It's very different stylistically. But, you know, I applaud them for slowing their output so much, only to do something that's very, very different from what they've previously done. And sure, maybe I'm starting to get a bit redundant, but I've been playing for quite a while now. Howdy. Germaphobe. I don't know. I just feel dirty. It's been bothering me. Ever since I turned, my body and my mind feel sticky, like I'm not clean. No matter how much I wash, I start sweating right away. It makes me hate myself. Back when I was in the water, I was never like this. People say humans are filthy, and yeah, now I get it. Fish have turned too, haven't they? So they must be dirty too. I'm hungry and I want to eat. But I want to eat clean fish. A fish at the construction site that turns invisible in the dark. One-eyed ghost. Those little guys. It's like they're avoiding the light because they're bothered by how dirty they are. Could you bring me 3 of them so I can wash them? Looks like you'll need a light to find that fish. Eating untainted fish with an untainted body. Oh, how wonderful that sounds. You gotta put them in each of the washing machines. Oh, and another paint job, of course. I love how there is actually a full-on parking lot that goes right up to the doors. Well, let's see what we can do for you. You guys! You really are like a ghost, and you're worth 15,000. Some of this equipment probably can be used in the earlier areas, I'm sure. No. Look at that. We can see objects littering the floor. Gotcha. We really are just going to give up 45,000 yen for this guy. Or 14 American dollars. I don't think I have the range for that. I got the range for you. Maybe I can grab some more while I'm here? There's one for me. I really am going to need a bigger boat. That's a long-range kill. Alright, so 3 for you, 2 for me. I gotta replenish what I've lost around here. Right. One first. Yep. I really like that this game doesn't even try to appeal to logic. Not that there's not, like, definitively something that's going on here. I think I figured that out pretty early on. But it's just embracing insanity and mechanics that allow you to explore them. It's not a game you really are supposed to think too deeply about, I think. But well, I've got this thing now. Whatever this thing is. Okay, over to the station then. Hey, what do you do if your reality has been shattered? Hey, about the fish here. You confident with your harpoon? If you are, then use boost and go for it. If not... One trick is to get close first, then use bait, but there's a fish that'll steal your catch and eat it. So yeah, watch out for that one too. Okay, I think you can give us a lot of money for what we brought in. Hammerhead, blobfish, and one-eyed ghost. Casual 52,000. Oh, and as for upgrades... Boost speed and harpoon reel are both good things. Being able to quickly get it back in, that's important. Now. As for the train, because I don't know what you mean by the station. Hey, don't come any closer. You're going to eat me too, aren't you? Wait, was it you? After that next stop, my sister just vanished. Was it you who did it? My sister used to say it all the time. There aren't any decent people left in the world. So you're the same kind of good-for-nothing, aren't you? Don't come near me. Don't touch anything. Give my sister back. If you're gonna lie and say you didn't eat it, then take me to the next station and prove it. But you can't move the train without the lever, so I guess that's impossible, huh? And I'm too scared to move. If you're really not some good-for-nothing, then go find the lever we need to get this train moving. Well, I literally could not possibly explain to you how I got it, but I did. I suppose it's not complicated, I just think I would do psychic damage to myself if I relived that particular memory. Train over the ocean. If you want to get some sleep, now would be a good time to do it. Might relieve some of your stress. Perhaps watch the rays skate by. maybe we could do some catching while we're here. Oop. Oh. Oh. What is that? I think that's gonna have to go. Okay, maybe this isn't the most relaxing thing. I forgot where we are for a second. Nope. Stop that. No. We need faster aim speed for this, man. Now's not the time to be stopping. Tossing a harpoon through a train feels pretty awesome, though, not gonna lie. Nope. I don't think this is sustainable. And we're moving again. Just when it seemed hopeless, it just stops. Okay, I'm starting to see the problem here. I'm sorry I made fun of you for being scared. Knock your hands off! This is one of those games where sometimes I wish I had a face cam. I'm never gonna be able to hit one of you guys while moving. And is there even any point? It would ruin the whimsy. Well, we're elevated out of the water now, not that it seems like it would do much against that creature. What is that? You know, I've been thinking about my sister this whole time. Our last conversation, it was full of nothing but despair. She said, I want to disappear. I want to go back to the sea. And I couldn't bring myself to listen. And when I watched her, while she was talking, I'm the one who ate my sister. The real good-for-nothing was me. I was so hungry, I didn't know what else to do. She was so important to me, and still... Maybe I've been running away this whole time. I'm awful. But when I look at you, I feel like even someone like me can take a step forward. For her sake, too. In this hopeless world, I can finally see a glimpse of light. I'll leave something on the train for you. Just a small thank you. Thank you. I mean, look, I've avoided talking about it until now, but this game really does function in a big way on dream logic. It doesn't try to explain any of this to you, it just shows it to you and understands that it's so simple that you will get it, even if it doesn't explain directly. You mean those black hands that attacked the train earlier? Tanaka-kun. I think he turned into an umabozu. I'm sorry about earlier. I think he was only trying to protect me. I'll tell him not to hurt you, so please forgive him. And one more thing. Tanaka-kun told me he saw a shark. That shark, it looked like it was carrying something. It has to be important. I think you should find a way to get it. Okay, let's get out of here. In this game, you simply don't ever know what's going to be happening from one moment to the next. And in recent memory, the game I found myself saying that about a lot was actually Look Outside. So, to be compared to that, I think is something of an honor. I really think that a lot of the negative reviews are people who did not get a little farther, because this absolutely is worthy of a full release. Maybe could use some bug fixing, maybe some polishing. But if this game's scores don't improve over time, that's really a shame. Anyway, here's our bells. We haven't really had to spend a whole lot of time here, have we? I could definitely stand to have more money, though. Looks like there's no art around the back of this gas station. We hardly had to do anything in this space. I brought back 3 bells. This is the last bell to be installed. Good work. Only one place left, but look. That big creature, it's here. Somewhere in the middle. You're out here. Look at that. Well, actually, I confused part of my wake for you. So not quite as scary as I thought, but still really tremendously scary. Where's that eye of yours? Over there? I keep missing. I think I need to get around the other side of you. There we go. Have I actually killed you now? I was wondering if you might, try to create some kind of truce, an alliance. It's another of the things. Oh, wait, no! I get it. I think I picked one of those up earlier from another one, but I didn't see it. These Leviathans, they're what we're really after. And it's always going to show us behind me. I want to know what these rays fetch us. We really, really do have to be confident with that harpoon, don't we? You're like the flying fish, only much, much faster. Well, here's a little blobfish swimming to the surface. Maybe if we tried tossing out some bait? Will they actually come for it? They will, sort of. Gotcha. Why do you look like you just told a joke? 32,000! Well, they're making us earn our pay. Oh, there we go. Got one out of the water. I look back and see that. This should easily be our biggest haul yet. Quite easily. Now we just gotta drop it off. You will not believe what I brought you. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple of these. I think they might have fallen overboard, which is really aggravating. But I caught a giant anglerfish. You actually got that thing. Huh? A second tablet shard? Oh well, keep it up, yeah? I'm guessing the shark has the final one. Earlier, we could have just asked for it. Anyway. Let's sell you 750,000 for the giant anglerfish. Well, that's there to make sure we are able to finish the game. Well, we're rich. Might as well get, like, everything, right? We can improve our boat speed, actually. It's necessary. All the money we could need. The harpoon range has got to be improved, as well as the aim speed. Wow, we really burned through that fast, huh? Improve our bait range, why not? Sonar scan speed could be helpful in a boss fight. Boost speed and duration. And reduce the boost cooldown, why not? Well, we spent all of it, but we're way, way better off for it. I haven't looked at your place in a little while. Yeah, there's really only a handful left. Haven't quite learned what your deal is, and I imagine we won't, but before I go and do that last gap, which I'm not looking forward to at this rate, we should probably go over here and see just what's on this island. Wow, that is quite a boost we've got now, isn't it? Because we can place 2 of those shards. One, and another. Only one more. We've got boat speed 5, right? That's what we have. I think we're ready to move on. So what we're gonna do, look at how fast we are even in reverse, is boost up. Oh my god. Ring that bell. Then we fire on the next, which is floating on an island. So we have to hit it without running aground. Here. Next. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. We might actually make this. Did better than last time. The ominous city. Now I'm guessing we're after the shark. Annoyingly, this fuel tank is not close enough to just do from the boat. Look at that. About the city ahead. You're thinking of going to that city, huh? Yeah, I see. That place is where the dangerous ones gather. We go there too, but let's just say things are getting out of hand fast. Customers are getting pickier too, becoming real gourmets. They're getting more and more insatiable by the day. And some of us vanishing all of a sudden. It's not just once or twice either. The city's full of unknowns. I wouldn't recommend going in. But if you insist on going... So what about the fish here? Honestly, the fish around here are even too much for me. So I think the people in each area probably know more. Try asking them. I'm not picking up much of anything. There's another delivery boat here. Is this your first time in this city? This city has a person in each district looking for specific fish. There are 4 of them in total, but their requests are pretty tough. But if you can fulfill the requests, it sounds like you'll get something in return. But maybe you can handle it. I marked them on your map, so if you want, go check them out. But before you do that, see that tower over there? That's the symbol of this city. You might want to visit the tower first. Okay. Is that a fish? At first I thought it was a fluttering banner, but I think it is some huge creature. Do you need an artillery piece to shoot it down? You again. Ah, it's you. So you really are not like the others in this world. I'm doing everything I can, but this world just isn't normal. Things never go as planned. What about you? Yeah, you really are different from the others around here. Why am I here, you ask? Well, there's a vicious shark in this city, and I saw him holding the third tablet shard. So I found that maybe with a mortar we could take down the shark. But it seems you'll need 4 parts to complete the weapon. Could you find all 4 parts of the weapon for me? We need to help a Japanese schoolgirl build an artillery piece to shoot a friggin' shark. How do you not love this game? Also, we can climb the tower. It'll take a bit, but perhaps it's worthwhile. We can get on your level. We're the cause of your pain, we really are, and we did it for a very frivolous reason. Oh, this whole thing is glowing. Like it should be hot to the touch. Tell me, do we take fall damage? If we land in the water, we'll spawn in the boat. We do not take fall damage. Look at that. In fact, the hitboxes are kind of weird here. I was not supposed to get here, but I'm loving the fact that I did. This looks like a Minecraft city with shaders on, doesn't it? Hang on. Yep. Come on, make it. Yeah! Well, I've broken the game in the most fun possible way. Up here, we can see the clipping brushes, or whatever they would be called, in whatever engine this is. I think it's Unreal. A lot of these props are walkthrough. They don't even have collision. Ugh. Oh god, I'm stuck. Alright, fall into the water. And just flop back onto land like a fish. Okay. So we've got to talk to the 4 people. Start with the one under this bridge, maybe? You know, from the first couple of areas, I never would have expected that we would get things like this. It's almost like if LSD Dream Emulator had real gameplay. I'm just assuming that a lot of these character models come from somewhere, right? I'm Uria. You'll help me, right? Nice. Looking forward to it. These mermaids are really good for my odd eyes, so I want you to catch 5 and bring them here. They're transparent unless they're hit by light. They're also violent. One climbs onto your boat and you don't take it down in time, it'll kill you. You can't catch it while it's stuck to the boat, so grab it before it gets on. Hee hee, best of luck. But don't worry, if you die, I'll remember your face. Well, it's about time we had a rude Chilizard NPC. And I'm starting to see them on the radar. Well, if they can kill us, I'm gonna want to save my progress. Up here. There they are. Well, there's something anyway. Jellies! I can see your whole internal organ system there. You're worth 10,000 each. I'm seeing red. Oh. You got health. Look at you, you've got like an anglerfish for a head. Alright. You heard it, we gotta snag you before you're on. Drop it, drop it. Don't let it aboard. Ah, that sound you make is horrifying. Alright, there's one this way. We can get you. When there's a bunch of them, it's a lot harder. You wanted me to catch 5 of you. They're worth 40 grand each. We need to find more. Okay, stop before they're close. Our problem was going right into the middle of them like everything else. It's a third. We need 2 more. Just 1. I really hope this has, like, a mode or just something that'll allow us to continue playing. I mean, I suppose we could load a save. There's a corpse just there. There's a buggy little problem here where it's growing very hard to actually keep things on the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're out. The game really does not like having all of you guys here in Physicsy. I've handled your population control. Do I just bring them to you one at a time? Seems so. So, I just want to let you know, we killed a lot more than 5 mermaids during this operation. So, you managed to stay alive. I can feel my eyes settling down already. Thank you for the weapon piece. Okay, 110,000 for our haul. That's good money, although not too much these days. Is there anything we would like more of? I think we probably just save for the harpoon gun at this point, right? What is this place? Well, there's definitely something here, so let's go find out. There's even little holes in the wall. It looks almost like a theme park. Maternity hospital. Hurry the hell up! Get to work! Well, thanks, local granny. I need an oarfish. If you keep the boat moving and be looking around, it won't come at you. Once you find it on the sonar, don't look towards it. Let it get close. Once it's close enough, stab at space! It's fast as hell, but it won't take the bait. Just a sicko that attacks people. Watch the sonar carefully. Let it get close. Close enough that it pokes its head out of the water. But don't let it get too close or it'll bite you. And in that case, you guessed it, your butt is gone. So don't die. Bring me the oarfish. Lady, I wish every quest giver was as direct as you. Don't look towards it. Let it get close. And smash! That's not a regular oarfish, oh my god. What am I even expecting at this point? Anyway, you see it on sonar. It gets closer. I love how it makes the same sound as all the other shy animals. You don't learn, do you? You're worth nothing, monetarily. But I guess it's a symbolic victory for our friend. Please don't fall off the boat. Please don't fall off the boat. Please don't fall off the boat. Thank you. The things I do. Took you long enough. Yeah. It's taken you long enough to die. That's 2. Who haven't we spoken with yet? Whoever's around this corner, for one. what is going on with this place? Maybe we'll have to wait to find out. Something up with your jaw, buddy? I'm Karana. So, you're the new guy. I want you to gather some swordfish here now. Swordfish are super fast. Use boost to chase them down. That's your best bet. When it tries to escape, it usually just circles around the area, so it shouldn't be too hard. The moment you get close, it'll run away quick. That'll test your harpooning skill for sure. Oh, great. Well, I'm up for the challenge. We've got some very fast boost enabled now. Fishing for monsters in a ruined city. Yep. You just went through a building, I saw that! You need to grab them when they come up. Aha, it's a chase. 40,000. There they are up here. Come on. Look at that, how they just... they form like a triangle shape in front of us. It's like what dolphins do. It's so majestic. Except really, I'm kind of like the villain in a 90s animal film. Just kind of chasing them all down and grabbing the family members of the protagonist at the beginning. I forget how many you wanted. Whoa, that's a lot. See, you would think that simply from volume we would be able to get a hit. I am out of fuel. Completely. We ran out doing that. Huh, I kind of thought we would lose all our fish doing that. But yep, gotta pay for fuel. Problem is the harpoon doesn't actually go where I'm aiming. So, like, look at that, it's so far offset. So you really just have to get lucky. Oh my god. Unless we can pull up alongside you, maybe. That's a better bet, but still not a good one. How about the ones I run over? And even if it is on point, the harpoon is too slow, but look at that. We've got two of you at once. Just one more then. Got you. And I think that'll be enough. Oh my god. Okay. Back to base then. And as it happens, we ended this chase right around the corner from where we need to be. You're the only thing in the back, so let's just take you all with me. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. At last, their blood is all I need. I'll enjoy this. Only one piece of the weapon needed still. But who's the last one? Whoever's over there. There's a lot of places to hide little things here, aren't there? Looks like somebody's found a good spot, though. Oh, you want 20 of something. Well, look at you! Intimidating man. You. I don't recognize you. So you gonna do it or not? Go catch some piranhas for me. You let that thing spot you, it won't stop. It'll tear into you until there's nothing left. If you want one piece of advice, use bait. They're always starving. Don't get clever, don't waste my time. Just put the fish in. Do that and I won't have to feed you to them instead. Okay, fine, if you're willing to give me weapons. Alright. Well, first we're gonna need some bait. And we can do that in the form of these $10,000 jellyfish that scream like people. Okay, toss that bait in. No, toss the bait in. And grab. That bait's still going. Nope, drop. That keeps them suppressed to an extent. And they're starting to attack. So we're gonna get out of here. Actually, maybe we could get clever. Maybe we could lead them this way. I don't know how many this is down here right now. Yep. Just go. That's right. Pull you out. I got so much crap for you. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Oh, look at them. Nowhere close to the 20 that I need, though. And I am trying to sort of rush the end here. Hey. Is there a second gas station out there? Well, that's very useful. Alright, come on. Eat up, guys. Works. Yep. It's working and working well. Hey guys, bait fell off the boat. Take that if you like. Guys, there's bait in the water. Go. And there you go. Weapon ready? Not bad. Let's see how long you last. Better now that I've got this thing. But we're far from finished. Come on, just make it. Just make it. Just make it. Doc. Thank you. I'm so glad to know this is here. Makes this so much easier. Now, Fishmonger is not here. Although he does have a station. Wait, if we try and fast travel... Yes, we can actually travel between the different sections of this. That's cool. Oh, hey, money. Hang on. I had to take a break because I had to do something, and now I'm loading in a save. I'm back at the starting island, and the shells have respawned. But my progress is still here. This is so freaky when it happens when you're moving, wow. Yeah, I'm just trying to make some money, get the harpoon gun for the final confrontation, and see a couple more things. We never did go inside that building. Please just give me a bit more money, but really, I've spent like 4 hours in this. You can do a lot more. We're going to buy ourselves the harpoon gun, which seems to be the ultimate test. How does that work? Oh, that is a much quicker reel. Wait, does the regular reel still work the same way? Like, is there any point in increasing the harpoon reel? I don't know. That guy is no longer here, but he still shows up on the map, which is kind of funny. Well, it's definitely way more effective for this, I'll tell you that much. And you getting caught inside me. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Well, it definitely does make stuff like this a lot easier. Goes pretty much precisely where you point it. Got you. Yeah, we need that next level of boat speed. Selling 200,000 worth of stuff here. Buy. Now, what does it cost to get me... Boat speed 400. Alrighty. I've got all the pieces of your equipment. You found all 4 parts. Thank you. This should let us take the shark down. That shark looks tough. It's not normal. Not even close. Then again, neither are we. There's the spirit. Apparently there's a person inside that shark's mouth. And the only way is to aim for them. Hitting the shark itself doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, we've got what we need. Let's finish this. I left the weapon up on the tower so you can use it right away. I wish you the best of luck. Wow, we are not doing this from the actual boat. Oops. I think we out-climbed the ladder a little bit. Bit of Looney Tunes logic there. Alright. Shoot. And down he goes. For a second, I was worried the entire water level was rising. We're not going to talk about how he ended up in there in the first place? Oh well. We really aren't normal people, are we? Let's get over there. I know it's starting to rain. Farewell and adieu to you Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. You'll stop for a moment. We fire. It does nothing. There we go. Look at you. You're a goblin shark. With the goblin you are, we've got to go alongside you. You'll get ready with an attack. You stopped our boat. Whoa! You hit us. We need to watch for where you're gonna come from. Maybe in that event, it would be best if we get out. Hitting you in the eye is gonna do nothing. You'll charge a bit. And there you are. We need to do this probably 4 more times, I would say. Ugh. I don't know why I'm shooting like that'll do something. It just feels right, you know? Okay, here's you doing this. You don't show up on radar. There we go. When you lunge like that, that's actually probably one of the best opportunities to hit you. It's constantly warning me to save my progress. I don't know if saving during this would be a good idea. I mean, I've staggered all the way back, so it's not like I'm gonna lose too much if that happens, but, I'm in it now. It's just so weird having an intense boss fight like this after, like, we couldn't lose for so long. Just a little bit more. I never would have expected atmosphere this cool. It's storming, the waves are rippling. There's an overpass over us. And we're shooting a mutant in the mouth. All in all, a regular Tuesday in Japan. At least for the coastal communities. And it's really more spirits than Jin in the mountains. Look, I'm just shooting at you for atmospheric effect. Your charges are getting a bit more energetic, though. It's hard for me to feel any sense of victory in this simply because your pain was my fault. Okay, let's pull it in. Oh, look at you. Oh my god. That's legitimately one of the most horrifying images Chilizard has put to screen. Well, I've got your tablet now. I wonder what we'll get for you. Enough for boat speed 6, I'm sure. Get a load of this. You've got to love me quite a bit by now. Got a giant shark? No way! You took that shark down? Maybe this really was the better ending for him. No, I think us just not interfering would have been better. So you've gathered all 3 shards. That means the tablet is complete. I don't know whether to worry or feel relieved. Well, you know, we've still got some selling to do. He's worth $1 million. That means that we can buy boat level 6, the speed. Quite easily, in fact. We'd go all the way to the top in a lot of ways, but that's not what I'm doing now. No. I mean, we'll increase our fuel capacity just because we can, but I'm starting to think, because I know there's 2 endings. There's ending A and ending B. Now, as for this building right here, we never properly checked it out, did we? Yep, come on. How am I gonna arrange this? Maybe if we go like that. This is so annoying. Why is it open like this if we can't really do it? Oh, wait, we fall through? We fall through that we're not supposed to go in. Is this maybe like dummied out content that was like cut? Because it really feels like we should be able to do something there. So here we are again. I guess we never found one of the paint jobs. But we can see how we fared over here. Our sonar is picking up things absolutely everywhere. Yeah, we did pretty well. These things started to seem more sparse as we got to the later areas. But it's got to be some kind of record personally. What do we say back here at the shrine? I don't know what I expected, but not this. Follow the light ahead, you say. Move my boat, too. Another bell. Stepping into the light doesn't seem to bother it any. Okay. Let's follow it out to sea then. Oh, Lord. Forgot all about this. Well, we're going this direction again. Oh, how could I have forgotten? That's keeping you at bay. We're pretty fast these days. Actually, very fast. We're leaving you in the dust. Oh, I see. You just let us back here. We could have fast traveled. Oh, that's fine. We've got the speed. I'm sorry, are you going to be just passing through this building? You are. And there's the girl. Looks like you're ready to go on from here. Thanks for making it this far. I can finally see him again. I'll get on your boat with you. Just a little more. I'm so glad I met you. We're gonna fuel up before we go out. And with you there... Oh, we have our own bell now! Okay. Well, that makes this a bit easier, doesn't it? Come into the fog. Chase begins. We can do as we please. The beast rises once more. And it matters not. You know, you'd think we would have done this first. I feel like everything else would have been way easier if we had. The bell is partially clipped out of existence. I was thinking maybe we were chipping at it. Oh no, it's, yeah, no, it's gone. It's totally gone. It's totally gone. And, Bell is gone. Bell is gone. Alright, so we have limited bell, apparently. That's a cool thing to learn when you're in the middle of this. So we need to wait until you're directly on us, pretty much. Keep it going. I don't know why we can't boost through this. And you're right upon us. Do we get like one more of these? Around the rocks. Bell is gone. Oh, please make it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, wait, the bell is back? I am utterly confused. But it seems to have stopped you right there. Maybe it's not good to go back. Well, are you enjoying the tour? Dad, thank goodness. I finally found you. They brought me all the way here. You made it all the way here? And Mayuna came with you too? I am the one who sees through all things. It was I who cast the curse upon this world. I pride myself on being something close to a god, okay? Narcissistic much? And yet, even I was swallowed by anger. The endless lament echoing from the sea's depths. The cries of lives trampled by humans. I listened to it all, and learned what human foolishness truly was. I believed I could not leave humans as they were, that if humans and fish traded places, peace would come. It seems building a world is difficult for fish with so little reason. Even so, you alone became a true human. Dad, listen. What I saw out there was awful. Those fish that look like people, they only have the worst parts of humans. And they kept that thing fish have, cannibalism. they turned into something truly messed up. You tried to fix this world on your own, and it nearly killed you. I don't blame you. I tried my best. I tried to tell everyone in my own way, but no one listened. They simply don't have the capacity to do so. Humans really are selfish, huh? And humans hurt you too, so I get why you thought you had no choice. It's horrible. The old world was still better than this, though. That's why I think we should put everything back. Dad doesn't have much time. We'll handle what happens to this world from here. You don't have to push yourself anymore. I think we should break the curse. Make fish and humans go back to how they were. But in the end, it's your decision. Because I believe you're the one who should take the helm of this world. No matter what happens, I'll accept it. And there it is. The omnipotent whale. So, you made it to the end. I had the hunch you'd be the one to bring me here. Right. I was looking for that whale too, wasn't I? And hey, thanks for catching so many humans for me. I don't even remember why anymore, but I used to hate humans. But now, I don't know. It's starting to feel like it doesn't matter. Hate doesn't do anything. The world doesn't get better. I still want to make this world better, though. But I'm a fish at the end of the day, aren't I? I try to think, and nothing comes. So I started an organization. There's still so much I want to learn. So much I want to do. I don't want to just turn back into a fish like this. As you can see, the time is coming to an end. I know you've seen this world with your own eyes. And from what I felt, you seem to have the ability to think. Humans are something even I, a whale, can't fully understand. So now, I want your answer. And I want to entrust this world to you. Were the humans you met evil itself? No. As I have come to expect from Japanese games, it's a morality story, but a very strangely presented one that draws some even stranger conclusions. We've got a lot of examples to choose from, but all in all, I'd say it was no different from regular people. It was a bit of a mixed bag. So no. Is there a correct way to be human? No. Must humans be perfect? No. If something fails once, is it never allowed to try again? Very interesting. Instead of just a binary choice, it's asking smaller, simpler questions, ones we probably will be able to answer for ourselves individually, but which different people will definitely have different takes on. No. Is it already too late to atone for my mistake? No. Should the curse be reversed? I believe so. Because she does, and that'll be ending 1. Are you sure? Yes. If that is what you say, then so be it. Not an afterlife, but a changed world. I'll give it credit, what they came up with was better than what I did. Look at this, the humans all rising back up to the surface. Not simply a snap of the fingers. Careful what you wish for, I guess. They return to human, I return to fish. And that is the moral of the story. Reject modernity, return to fishy. Did I make the right choice? I don't know, but I can always load a save. Oh wait, there's more. That's cool, it's just giving us a chance to look at the other ending. I didn't even have to load a save. Should the curse be reversed? Let's say no. Then tell me, what is a human? How can this world be made better? To coexist, give once fish humans the power to think. I feared the day you would speak that answer aloud. Ironic, isn't it? For them to live together, I must make them more human. That's cool. Maybe my answer to that was based on the answer to the previous questions. I refused to accept that for so long. If that is your answer, very well. Your wish shall be granted. Fish are friends, not food. And you, what of you? Why does that ending land so well? Ending B. The clear correct ending. Yeah, it seems like one of those endings is really just a game over. Although it is a cool what if. Like a genie's wish. But anyway, that was Umagari, and it's buggy, it's janky, and it's weird, and that's what I love about it so much. It completely defied any expectation I could possibly have had for it. I don't know how else to say that. You cannot predict what this game is going to be about or what you're going to be doing in it. I mean, granted, everything you expect to get going in is there. But it has such a weird morality, such bizarre characters, and the way it plays out. In a lot of ways, I guess it feels like it's giving profound answers to profound questions that never did I ever ask prior to this moment. It's in the way of how when you wake up from a dream, you feel like it's the most meaningful thing in the world and your life has changed. But the more you think about it, the more you're like, where does this apply to anything? But I suppose it's sort of like how I felt about recent games like Look Outside and The Walking Dead and just various other apocalyptic media, where our default state is to want things to go back to the way they were. But a game like this, it wants to present us with an apocalypse that changes everything for us, but has a certain beauty in it, and we can see how the world can be better. It presents an alternative to us. It's a weird, bizarre alternative that I cannot see applying to the real world in any way, but I don't know, it gets you thinking in a way that I can't fully put my finger on. The girl and the Leviathan riding off perpendicular to the sunset. It's definitely an engaging confusion that leads to an emotionally satisfying ending that I don't know what emotions it satisfies, but anyway, I definitely think that Chilla's art form is here. I think they're doing bigger things than ever. And I can't wait for their later releases. I think this game is getting treated kind of unfairly. Because it's funny and weird and heartwarming and scary and sad, and to do all these things in a work sim fishing game is nuts. And it does this by being completely untethered to reality or expectations, and I've got to appreciate that for that. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.